It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. And there it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there, and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
Offense up to the line fast. Dak now from the gun. He rolls to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And we continue to await our opening score in this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first, with some room to spare.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 1. Brought in close to the 8. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They send Nacua in motion left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There'll be a gain of 5, and they've got 2nd and goal now from the 3.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal. Ready.
Corum. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal.
Right, 54. Easy, alert.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Pat Freiermuth the touchdown. Point after converted from Cardi. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Stop made by Braden Fisk. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's caught for the 1st. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll go left side with Vaughn. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Lone back gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A 3-yard gain leaves him just a little short. A decision to make now on 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw is caught by the back. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. Nearly an interception on that play. And that brings up 4th and long.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this fourth down.
Hey, 50.
Stafford gonna go on fourth. On the move, headed right. He'll get this one to Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Another throw for Prescott. Dumps it off to his running back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. But they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Dak throwing again. He's on the move. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Now that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams, about set to begin their drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Stafford to throw again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Sean McVay very aware of that play clock. He calls timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now it's second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Throwing now, Stafford. He puts some power on a deep one left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Here comes the final play of our first half. First down, and they go right back to it. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half.
The end of the first half.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's Dak. Headed out right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Along the sideline, past midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Another carry for him. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Play action, Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now we're on the counter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here's a give up the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. It's a gain of 7 yards, and now it's fourth down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Shaheed now to return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
Their own 20-40 line.
They're out and set, first and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
On first down, here's Stafford. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Stafford from the gun. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Easy, easy. 21. Big 20.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Right 70. Double right. 53. Ready.
Now Stafford again. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. Pushing for the red zone. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
10, 10. Hey. 59.
Fourth down, here's Stafford. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. Builds up this one up. It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Searches from pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner.
The third quarter with the score calculated.
Let's see what they went with on third down. They'll motion Lamb right. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That's good for 6 yards, but it sets up fourth down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Fields this clean at the 30. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Line 70. Stay 50, stay 50.
Here's Stafford. On the move, headed right. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Kate, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
And middle.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There was a window there for a moment. Boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing from the gun here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys Cowboys have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
The give here on 2nd. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got...
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Shaheed now to return. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Second and 4. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Stafford back to throw. Completes this one to Corum. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Stafford now on 1st down. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.